Hello and welcome everyone. Today's video I am going to discuss about a very important and most valuable thing while you are trying to prepare for interviews. At that time, the most valuable thing, like most of the working professionals, also most of the freshers never do or never has that like missing thing is like mock interview. So mock interview, why we require mock interview? It is we know the things we do. We like when you go to an interview, you there are a lot interviewer asks a lot of questions, and you feel like I couldn't answer it. You get embarrassed in front of them. But for my opinion, if you're getting embarrassed, there is no problem. There is nothing like that. In that way, you will get to learn a lot of things. Okay. But if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to embarrass yourself, people do lots of mock interviews. There are a lot of people who gives mock interview, who provides they can say like give 1 hour, 2 hour mock interview, and they will give an interview experience to you, and you can give a mock interview. So one thing we can do is this mock interview actually gives an advantage, like you don't want to look stupid in front of your interviewer. But how can we do that? How can we get the mock interview? The first thing is you can choose friends. You can ask your friends to take your mock interview, but there is a case of asking friends to take mock interview, because my friends, honestly, they sometimes want to bully me, or like they want to do something wanting me to look like a stupid. So maybe in that thing, maybe some friends may won't take your mock interview that serious. So when you give a mock interview, it should be very serious about it. You should be very serious about it. You should know the exact output. You should know what actually required. So asking mock interview to your friends is kind of, yeah, it's a good thing. If your friend is understanding, you can do that, but sometimes you will not get the result. Second thing is like working professionals on LinkedIn. There are a lot of working professionals, including me. You can check my LinkedIn profile. I had given that in my description. They will provide you mock interview. Okay. Most of the time they will charge some amount, so you have a lot of mock interview setup, set up websites, like set up some websites are there. Like for example, if you see, most of the working professionals use TopMeet. You might heard about this thing, TopMeet. Okay, they use this TopMeet to give the to provide a mock interview platform to the working professionals, and also experienced no also the freshers as well. So TopMate is another chance of getting a mock interview, but you have to charge. If they charge something, you have to pay that charge. You have to fees. Okay, or you might have to subscribe them to get that feature. Okay, but most of the time, like you want, you cannot give much money towards to this thing, because you cannot get that free of cost, obviously, because they are not friends. They are doing for some, they are providing some services. They will charge and this thing, and you cannot afford it sometimes. Maybe you can afford it, you can definitely choose a working professional. I would suggest like you should do that, because that gives you a better result. Okay, better result than you giving mock interview to your friends. The other thing which I would say, like, oh, this is something like substitute. Okay, substitute of it, that is Chat GPT AI. This is very simple. Like you use Chat GPT to take your mock interview. There is no costing. There is nothing like that. You will get the professional, what we say, the professional way of interviewing, and also you don't need to pay for it, and you don't need to worry about like that's present person is like an friend for you. No, like ChatGPT can make you do that. Like they will give you the interview experience. So I do mock interview using ChatGPT AI. I am going to explain you how to do ChatGPT mock interview for your next interview roles. So coming to my action part, the action part. So I write a prompt like I want you to act as an interviewer and take mock interviews. I will give you question banks. You need to. I will give you question banks. You need to learn the questions, and while I ask for a mock interview, take the question from the question bank. Sometimes the questions given in the question bank might be repeated, but you need to eliminate those and process the questions process the questions. Okay, please revert me back if you understood. Please also do ask question for clarification. So what I did here is like what I did over here. I want you to act as an interviewer and take mock interviews. This thing, this is like Chat GPT. I'm making the Chat GPT to act as an interviewer, and your responsibility is to take mock interviews. Okay. Uh, there are some things which are given like the questions from the question bank. Some questions given in the question bank might be repeated. You might need to eliminate those and process the question. So this is like I'm making a generative chat gpt to like do your things like that, like maybe some questions will be repeated. I'm asking them to eliminate those things and prepare your take this questions from this question bank as well. Okay, please revert me back if you understood, and please do also do ask questions for clarification. This first thing, this first line, and this last two lines of this, what we say, generative AI, this prompt. Okay, I was just stuck about that word prompt engineering. ChatGPT uses prompt engineering, and in that prompt engineering, the prompts are very important. And prompts make some sense. How you prompt ChatGPT, that is very important. So this in this prompt, we do have this thing like I am asking ChatGPT to make be an interviewer, and I am confirming that from the ChatGPT, like, did you understood what I said? Okay, and if do you have any questions, please do ask for clarification. So what it said, like, got it. I will prepare mock interview based on the question banks you provide. Make sure to avoid any repeated questions. When you're ready for a mock interview, I will select questions directly from the question bank, it's saying question bank, while ensuring that they are fresh each time. Okay, let me know if you would like me to clarify anything specific, like how to handle similar but slightly varied questions, or if you had to prefer a structured sequence for. No, they are asking like how would you like to give this interview, like a structured way or like a slightly varied questions. So that this prompt, this thing with ChatGPT given to me, why did ChatGPT given this response to me is because of this thing. Please do ask questions for clarification. Please revert me if you understood the first part. Like first part, he understood that thing, and he is just confirming some things. How would you like to take your interview? So that's very important. Like when you give a prompt, you should give very much precise to the ChatGPT, like what exactly you need to do. Okay. I said I will not prefer structured sequence of topics. You can ask questions, follow up for each, and can also ask follow up for each, and can also ask random questions if required. So I want to like in interview it is like that, right? A question will be there that is asked, and there will be follow up question for that, and sometimes in random they will ask something different question, and that is like switching the topic. So understood. I will keep the questions flexible with follow-ups and random ones. When relevant to keep the flow dynamic and realistic, let me know you are ready to begin a mock interview or provide a question bank. Okay. So here it's saying like, are you ready for giving a mock interview? Are you ready for giving question, give a question bank? I will do that. So here what it is saying that here this entire chat GPT will act as an mock interviewer. Okay, this will give you a complete mock interview experience. So you don't need to there like a professional should be there who will be asking mock interview. You don't need any friends or any professionals to be there. Chat GPT does it for you. Okay, if you don't want to spend time, or if you don't want to spend money on subscribing some channels or some platform, you can use generative AI, ChatGPT. So that's what I am going to explain you, and I will um, I will give you and I will ensure that like this is the best and effective solution for while you're preparing for interviews. And this worked for me. That's the reason why I am showing this to you people. Okay, let's jump like the next prompt. Again, like I want to prepare for the Node.js. So I am providing the question bank Node.js. I had given the question like Node.js, what is Node.js, what is event loop, what different phases in event loop, what is event emitter, like that kind of things I had asked to him. Sorry, other prompts I had given that. Okay, got it. Node.js for completely mock interviews, ensuring like any questions in here, like any questions is repeated or want to um, do that, it is repeated, it will eliminating it. I asked add few more in the list, like I had repeated few other questions. This I got from some other banks. Like you can collect question banks from anywhere, like maybe from you can check from Glassdoor, or you can check from LinkedIn's. Yeah, they do, people do post from there. You can check it on Gigs for Gigs, anywhere. So we can pick the question banks and put that to this. Okay, and thanks for adding these questions. I will make sure to inappropriately both initial and newly added questions in varied way, keeping track of any repeats and avoiding them. Let me know when you would like to start a mock interview with this, and I will draw from the list. So it is ready to give you a mock interview. Yes, I'm done with the question bank and we can start the mock interview. Yes, let's get jump into the question bank. Like first one, can you explain what Node.js is and why it is beneficial for backend development? Yeah, this kind of question interviewer asks. See, like if you are given an interview, this is the kind of question um, they ask, and what they required, and this is what they do ask. And I replied for that. Node.js is a JavaScript library or a software which provides the JavaScript code run outside a browser. Basically, I did something wrong. I would say like that Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment, but I did this thing. It uses Chrome V8 engine to do so. Node.js is mainly used for backend development because it is secure, scalable. It is single-threaded application, so we can create lightweight REST APIs which will handle the request and give responses. So good explanation. He given like thanks to V8 engine, it is scalability makes it popular choice for backend development. You can give one more thing as well to the chat GPT that I want you to um, review. Like after giving the answer, you can give if you have a better answer for that, you can give that. You can ask ChatGPT to do that. Okay, there's no problem. That is also be a considered thing. You can do that. And the next one, you mentioned Node.js is see the next follow-up question. You mentioned Node.js is single thread. Now I mentioned single threaded. Given this, how does it manage handle multiple concurrent requests efficiently? So I had explained about event loop, events process, and how does those things and all, and how does handles it. Like it is saying like exactly the Node.js handles concurrency by queuing, non-blocking request and processing them as soon as the resources are free, even with a single threaded environment. So that's the thing. The next question: what are the phases of Node.js event loop and their role in the handling asynchronous functions? I said, see the next thing. I'm absolutely sorry about. I don't know what there are phase. I don't know there are phases in Node.js, but currently not able to recollect it. Could you help me to recollect those? No problem at all. These are the phases of Node.js. Like timer, they have the phase executes the scheduled by set timeout and set interval, pending callbacks, idle prepare, poll, check, close callbacks. This kind of phases they explain. So in this way you will also learn the things. Just imagine after you prepare mock interview, after this is the mock interview ChatGPT is providing to you, and you're going for an interview, you will be definitely crack your Node.js interview. So it is not dependent on any programming language. I just given Node.js. You can use anything, maybe React, maybe JavaScript, maybe Java, Spring Boot, anything you can give, and you can give mock interview like that. Okay, you just need to say that to the prompt like, hey, I want to take another mock interview. But before that, let's see like how much he asked. ChatGPT asked a lot of questions to me, and finally he given me a review about it. Let me go scroll down. Okay, mock interview conclusion like your responses were solid, were understanding of Node.js concept. Here are some good areas to improvement. Deepen understanding of core concept like even loop phases that I didn't know about it. See that even loop phases and cluster module. While you correctly mentioned key features, some definitions could be more precise. Error handling, asynchronous operations. It is great that you mentioned callback help, async await, and those things. So that they are giving the feedback about the interview. Okay, uh, and this gives you a confidence that you can crack the Node.js interview. I just do one more thing. Like I want to take a mock interview. Let's start mock interview. Of course, a mock interview. Would you like to focus on Node.js again, or would you like to prefer another topic? Let me know, like any specific. See, the this prompt is giving because of like they are confirming it because I had initially put that prompt. Okay, I will put that prompt in the description. You can copy paste that prompt. You can just you just want to change the question bank. That's it. You will get the same experience. So I will do yeah. I need Node.js. Yeah, I need Node.js. Perfect. Let's dive into Node.js right when you're ready. I am. What is middleware in Node.js and can you explain the different types of middleware in Node.js? So he started asking the question. I will write the answer over here. What is coming in my mind, and he will be evaluating it. So what is middleware in Node.js? Middleware in Node.js is used to process something before the request. After the response. Basically added things like I want to add things like I want to do authentication. I'm giving an example authentication. I want to do authentication in before any request process. Okay, so in this scenario I can use authentication middleware. Some middlewares are um, app level, app level middleware, WAR. You can avoid the mistakes. Middleware do lot of typos. Okay. Built in, we have route middleware, built-in middleware, and that's right. Middleware in Node.js is indeed useful for performing operations before the request reaches the router handler or after it leaves. Good job covering the types of like application level, route specific level middleware, and yeah, there is like something like error handling middleware. Special middleware is for handling errors, typically for arguments, error, and all. Built-in middleware like express.url encode. Follow-up questions: how to set up the middleware to log request details in Node.js. So there you go. It is completely giving you a very good mock interview, and you can definitely, if you use this kind of strategy, this kind of AI to give mock interview, uh, you will you will definitely crack the interviews. So that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. So don't forget to follow me, subscribe my channel for more contents and for more important videos. Um, Thank you very much. We will be coming back next time with some other interesting things using ChatGPT and interviews. Thank you. Bye.